Hello, my lovely air signs. I hope you're doing fantastic today. This is going to be your weekly group reading. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I hope you're listening because these messages are for you. Now, if you haven't been to one of my group readings before, please understand not all messages are going to resonate. So if this sounds like your story, I'm probably tapping into your energy. But if it doesn't, these messages may not be for you. And that's okay. If you need to go into more detail, please don't forget to check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com, if you need your own private reading. And if you like these messages, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to do readings for all of you. So let's look at your overall energies. Whoa, there it is right there. Do you see it jump and fly right out? So we're using the Earth Magic deck today, friends. So the card that just jumped out for you guys, Tsunami and Wake Up Call. Okay, so when this card shows up, what it's telling you is there might be some sudden and dramatic events that are either going around you or that are going to show up around you, okay? And with the water being as heavy and as dark as it is in this full moon here, this is talking about emotional, heavy emotional, dense type energy. Could be possibly fear-based energy, but changes are coming. And usually when things get dark and heavy, it is about time for a change. Okay, air signs? So let's take a look at more details for you guys and find out what's going on. What can you expect with the tsunami coming up here? Air signs, please. Air signs, please. Where are we starting from for our beautiful air signs? Here. DNA and karma. Okay. So DNA and karma can mean a lot of things, but usually what this means for me is you are starting to do some inner work. This could absolutely be the tsunami and the wake-up call that comes up, because you know when we do any sort of inner work, it's never comfortable, friends, because the inner work that we need to do is usually the work that is about breaking old patterns, breaking belief systems that don't support us anymore, getting rid of maybe individuals that don't support us, this kind of stuff. It's never comfortable, all right? You might have had an idea about where your life is going to go, and then as a result, you've made some changes and you're seeing that you're not going in the direction you want to, so you have to make some changes. See these snakes? It's about positive change and transformation, not about nastiness and negativity, but you have to be the one in control of the change and where you're gonna go if you wanna see it happen and manifest. What's getting in our way? Cave and Sanctuary. Are you having a hard time doing the emotional work? Is it heavy? Is it a case where you are going in and looking at all the stuff that's happened, and are you distracting yourself from the work that needs to be done? Don't kick yourself if that's the case. Doing this inner work is heavy work, and no one likes to choose things that don't feel good, of course, but we're looking at the, let's just say, we're looking at the keeping our eyes on the prize at the end, not at what's going on our plates right now, okay? Sometimes you have to, you know, like the lobsters, you have to get out of this uncomfortable tight shell that has been confining you in order for you to move forward, all right? So you might have to look a little deeper here, some earth signs. But this is also telling me that you are keeping your creative juices flowing, all right? So maybe this is, you know, activities that you have been working on as of lately to keep yourself distracted, but there is definitely things that you need to look at for sure. This is also giving me a feeling that there is some ancestral type energy that is showing up here as well in terms of lessons that you might have been taught since you were a child. Some of you are repeating parental type behaviors and actions, whatever that looks like. It's time to break free from that, getting rid of that family karma and making decisions and behaviors that are supportive of you and not doing them just because you were taught how to do this, okay? So where do we need to really hunker down and focus our emotions? Tree and grounding, okay? So 100%, this isn't about getting upset and reeling. When we do this type of work, it's about understanding where do I need to be, not focusing on the discomfort of what is going on and what is not working, but okay, if I know this isn't working for me, how do I put down new roots to new behaviors so I can get the fruits of my labor, okay? When you ground your energy, so connect yourself into the earth, connect yourself into the planet, into Gaia, whatever works for you, even if that means as simply as having a bath and trying to calm down. It is about calming your energy down and not being emotionally reactive, because when you're emotionally reactive to situations, you don't make decisions from a cool place. It's really important that we don't go reeling right now. Okay, what sort of things do we need to change? So, tsunami And wake up call, do you see a trend here? We've got some dark, murky waters. Rain and purification. Friends, it is absolutely time to let go of some stuff. See the same full moon showing up in the same two cards? That's no coincidence. With rain and purification, it is telling you you are going through a purging process. There may be several things right now that you are trying to purge. And when you do this emotional work, it's like opening up a flower or an onion. There's layers upon layers upon layers, and you just have to keep going and keep going and keep going until you get to the heart of what the problem is, to whatever that initial trauma is, whatever that memory is, whatever that first thing was where someone slapped your hand and said, no, don't do it like that, we do it like this. It's time to go back to all of that stuff and come back to yourself. You know now what's right for you and what's not right. So it's time to start flying your own airplane in the direction that works for you, not in the direction that works for everybody else. There might also be some individuals that maybe throw stones at you once you decide to go do your own thing and not repeat the same behaviors or act in the same way that they have been behaving or that you have been behaving in the past, okay? People don't like it when you change, but that's all right. You can either choose to stay and be uncomfortable, or you can we can work on getting out of this uncomfortable situation so you can feel more free. Where do we need to put the mind? Oh yes, air signs. Take a deep breath, right? Forest and breath. This is about, seeing the forest through the trees, but also very much about calming your energy down. Again, so much about grounding yourself. No wonder we're seeing trees coming back for you guys, okay? So when you're getting emotionally elevated, when you're feeling like you're being, when you're feeling irritated and all of this, just pay attention to the breath. Come back to source. Breath is this breath of life in your body. So friends, when you focus on the pace of just simply coming in and out and calming the breath down, connecting to your body, connecting to your source, that's where your power is. Not in responding and reacting, but in being calm. You ever heard that sentence, the best fighter's never angry? There's a reason for that, right? So if we're able to calm ourselves down and keep ourselves grounded in this unstable, especially emotionally unstable time, what's coming your way, air signs? Ooh, wolf and instinct. Didn't I just say that as you separate yourself and maybe, stand in your own energy and in your own right, that some people may not like what you do and then throw stones at you? You may need to see this coming, all right? Wolf and instinct. When you use your intuition, when you go with what is right for you instead of what's right for everyone else, you set yourself apart from the pack. Sometimes, like I said, people don't like that. You have to be willing to be this lone wolf and go off on your own. It doesn't mean that you're going to lose all your friends and family, although you might lose some of them. They may not want to be around you or whatever that looks like. But you have to be willing to stand up by yourself and go off on your own and stay true to what is right for you, my friends. What worked well in the past or what worked for other people doesn't have to work well for you. You're allowed to do your own thing. Look at these beautiful mountains of strength behind you, okay? So when you have the mountains of strength behind you, you know that all the decisions that you make and the steps you make are built in security, in wisdom, in knowledge, and in discernment. And air signs, this is right up your alley. If anyone knows how to connect to the earth and connect to wisdom, knowledge, and discernment from the grounding elements of the air and of the earth, it's all about you guys, okay? I have a lot of faith for you guys that you'll be able to pull yourself out of this, uncertainty and a little bit of negativity and go off in your own direction. Because when you stand on your own, in your own 2 feet, in your own high vibration, you also then send out signals to the universe to send other individuals, other people, and other circumstances of this beautiful high vibration to you. So when you say, no, I would choose better for myself, the universe has no choice but then to provide things that are for you that are better because you're the one calling the shots. Air signs, I hope this made a lot of sense for you. I'm going to pull one more card. Whoops. I'm going to pull one more card for you guys just to, okay, is this for us? Because it literally just slid out of the deck. Oh my goodness. So look at this. Guardian angel, you are not alone, my air signs. Right? Absolutely, your angels and guides are with you. And when this card shows up, what it's trying to tell you is that even though things seem dark and stormy, and even though you might have some individuals going out of your life or not supporting you, you always have support from above. Connect here, bring your light, bring your love. Friends, you can't go wrong. Light and airy. Beautiful. Air signs, if you like this message, please don't forget to give me a like, share, and a subscribe so I can continue to do readings for all of you. And if you want to go a little bit deeper and have questions for yourself, contact me at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com, and you can get yourself a private reading. Thank you so much, my friends.